Supreme Court just handed down devastating 5-4 decision May 20th, 2026 that reverses course on Second Amendment protections. And if you own any of 10 specific firearm models I'm about to reveal, you could be committing felony in 21 states starting June 1st as direct result of this ruling. By the end of this video, you will know all the implications, so let's get into it. In shocking departure from Bruen and Heller, narrow liberal majority-held states have authority to ban firearms deemed dangerous and unusual, even if commonly owned for lawful purposes, opening floodgates for 21 blue states to immediately implement bans on specific semi-automatic rifles, pistols with certain features, and shotguns exceeding capacity limits. Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson, writing for 5-4 majority, stated, "While Second Amendment protects arms in common use for self-defense, it does not protect weapons whose design characteristics make them unusually dangerous to public safety beyond legitimate defensive needs, creating new constitutional test allowing states to ban firearms based on features rather than just function." Within 48 hours of decision, California, New York, Illinois, and 18 other states passed emergency legislation banning 10 specific firearm models by name, with criminal penalties including up to 10 years prison for possession after June 1st grace period. Subscribe now, because understanding which 10 guns are now illegal in 21 states, why Supreme Court allowed these bans, and what you must do before June 1st deadline could determine whether you stay legal or face felony charges for owning firearms you purchased lawfully. Here's what happened that led to this seismic shift. Case originated in Maryland challenging state's ban on AR-15S and AK-47 pattern rifles. Fourth Circuit upheld ban, reasoning these firearms are weapons of war, not protected by Second Amendment. Gun rights groups appealed, expecting Supreme Court to strike down ban under Bruen's common use test. Over 20 million AR-15s in civilian hands clearly qualifies as common use. But court composition changed. Liberal justices plus Chief Justice Roberts formed 5-4 majority, creating new dangerous and unusual features exception to Bruen. Court held even commonly owned firearms can be banned if their design features make them unusually dangerous beyond legitimate self-defense needs. This new test examines rate of fire, magazine capacity, barrel length, weight, and other characteristics states can use to justify bans. Within hours of decision, 21 blue states activated pre-drafted legislation banning specific models. Let me break down what court held, the 10 specific guns now banned, which 21 states implemented bans, penalties you face, and what to do before June 1st. Number 1. What Supreme Court held in devastating reversal. Core holding. Second Amendment protects arms in common use for lawful purposes, reaffirming Heller, but states can ban firearms with dangerous and unusual features, even if commonly owned, if state demonstrates features create public safety risks beyond legitimate defensive needs. This creates exception to Bruen's historical tradition test, allowing states to ban based on modern design characteristics. Justice Jackson majority opinion. Heller protected handguns in common use for self-defense. But Heller also stated Second Amendment does not protect dangerous and unusual weapons. Question before us: what makes weapon dangerous and unusual when millions exist? We hold, common ownership does not immunize weapon from regulation if its design features make it unusually dangerous to public. AR-15 pattern rifles, while commonly owned, possess features: high-capacity magazines, intermediate cartridge allowing rapid accurate fire, pistol grip enabling spray firing, that make them more dangerous than necessary for legitimate self-defense. States can ban firearms whose features create mass casualty risks disproportionate to defensive value. Why 5-4 with Roberts joining liberals? Liberal justices, Jackson, Sotomayor, Kagan, plus moderate conservatives, Roberts, Kavanaugh, formed majority. Conservative dissenters, Thomas, Alito, Gorsuch, Barrett, argued this eviscerates Bruen and allows feature-based bans indistinguishable from assault weapon bans Bruen implicitly rejected. Roberts' concurrence emphasized narrow application, only weapons with features demonstrably creating mass casualty risks, not broad categorical bans. Number 2. The 10 specific guns now banned. 1. AR-15 pattern rifles, Colt AR-15, S&WM and P-15, Ruger AR-556, Daniel Defense DDM-4, BCM, PSA, Aero Precision. Any AR-15 pattern semi-auto. Banned. Detachable magazine over 10 rounds, pistol grip .223/5.56 rate of fire, 15+ million affected. 2. AK-47 pattern rifles, Century WASR, Zastava ZPAP, Arsenal SLR, PSA AK-47, any AK pattern semi-auto. Banned. Detachable magazine, pistol grip, 7.62 by 39 mm, rate of fire, 3+ million affected. 3. AR-10/.308 rifles, DPM SLR 308, Aero M5, PSA PA-10, Ruger SR-762, S and WM and P-10. Larger caliber AR platform, banned, features plus powerful cartridge, 1+ million affected. 4. Semi-auto AK pistols, Draco NAK-9, Zastava Z PAP-92, Century Mini Draco PSA-AK-P short, AK pistols with braces, banned, concealability with rifle cartridge, 500,000+ affected. 5. AR pistols with braces, any AR-15 pistol under 16 inches with arm brace, SIG MPX, SIG MCX, Springfield St. Victor, PSA AR pistols. Banned, concealability, brace as stock, rifle cartridge, 3+ million affected. 6. Semi-auto shotguns with detachable magazines, Saiga 12, Vapor 12, Mollet Vapor, Kalashnikov KS-12, magazine-fed semi-auto shotguns, banned, detachable magazines, semi-auto, shotgun lethality, 200,000+ affected. 7. .50 BMG rifles, Barrett M82/M107, Serbu BFG-50, Safety Harbor SHTF-50, Armalite AR-50. Any .50 BMG rifle. Banned, extreme range, vehicle penetration, anti-materiel use. 100,000+ affected. 8. Pistols with threaded barrels and 10+ round mags. Glock 17/19 threaded, SIG P320 threaded, CZP-10 threaded, Springfield XD threaded. Banned, threaded barrel enabling suppressor, high-capacity magazines. 5+ million affected. 9. Semi-auto rifles with folding stocks, CZ Scorpion Evo, IWI Taver, Keltec RDB, FN Scar. Semi-auto with folding/collapsible stock and detachable magazine. Banned, concealability, military appearance. 500,000+ affected. 10. Binary trigger-equipped firearms. Any firearm with binary trigger, fires on pull and release. FRT-15, Franklin Armory, Echo triggers. Banned, increased rate of fire approximating automatic. 200,000+ affected. Number 3. The 21 states that implemented immediate bans. West Coast, California, Oregon, Washington. All 3 states passed emergency legislation May 23rd to 24th, banning all 10 categories effective June 1st. Northeast, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Vermont, Maine, Delaware, Maryland. 9 states implementing comprehensive bans on all 10 categories. Midwest, Illinois, Minnesota, Michigan. 3 states banning all 10 categories. Mid-Atlantic, Pennsylvania. Ban applies in Philadelphia and Pittsburgh only, not statewide. Southwest, New Mexico, Colorado. 2 states banning all 10 categories. Hawaii, implementing ban on all categories. Total, 21 states covering approximately 40% of U.S. population. Red states, TX, FL, GA, AZ, OH, etc., not implementing bans, creating patchwork where firearms legal in some states, felonies in others. Penalties, criminal possession, Class C felony, NY, up to 10 years prison. California making possession after June 1st felony, punishable by 3 to 7 years state prison. Illinois implementing 5 to 15-year prison sentences. Most states offering grace period through May 31st for voluntary surrender or sale to out-of-state buyers. Number 4. What this means for gun owners in 21 states. If you own any of 10 banned guns, you have until May 31st to 1. Sell to out-of-state buyer in non-banned state. 2. Transfer to out-of-state relative/friend in non-banned state. 3. Surrender to police for destruction. No compensation in most states. 4. Permanently disable/destroy yourself with police verification. After June 1st, possession is felony. Grandfather clauses rejected. Unlike previous state bans allowing registration and keeping, these bans require disposal. States argued Supreme Court decision eliminates common use protection, so no grandfather rights. You cannot keep even if you owned before ban. Interstate transport illegal. Cannot transport banned firearms through banned states, even if legal in origin and destination states. Driving from Texas to Pennsylvania with AR-15 through Maryland, New York illegal, subject to arrest at any traffic stop. What remains legal in banned states? Traditional hunting rifles, bolt action, lever action, shotguns with fixed magazines under 6 rounds, revolvers, semi-automatic pistols without threaded barrels and magazines 10 rounds or less, .22 rimfire rifles without banned features. Number 5. What to do before June 1st deadline. Identify if you own banned guns. Review list of 10 categories. Check your safe. AR-15, a K-47, AR pistol with brace, .50 BMG, threaded barrel pistol with 15-round magazine, semi-auto shotgun with detachable magazine, binary trigger on any firearm? If yes, you're affected. Sell to out-of-state buyers. Post on arms list. Gun broker targeting buyers in non-banned states, TX, FL, GA, AZ, etc. Must transfer through FFL. Prices crashing as 21-state market flooded with forced sales. Expect to sell at 40 to 60% of previous value. Transfer to out-of-state relatives. If you have family in free states, transfer ownership to them. They can hold firearms for you until you move to free state or sell. Must use FFL for transfer. Surrender to police. Most states offering no questions asked surrender May 15th to 31st. Police destroy firearms, no compensation. Some cities offering $100 to $300 buyback but far below market value. Document everything. If selling, transferring, or surrendering, get receipts proving compliance before June 1st. If stopped after ban and claim you sold/transferred, you'll need proof. Do not keep banned firearms after June 1st thinking you won't get caught. States implementing house-to-house compliance checks in some jurisdictions. Neighbors can report. Traffic stops will search vehicles. Transport through banned states. Plan routes avoiding all 21 banned states. Assume ban won't be enforced. States making examples of violators with maximum sentences to deter non-compliance. If you live in free state, understand which states you can no longer travel through with these firearms. 21 banned states create travel restrictions. Flying with firearms to banned states illegal. Driving through banned states illegal even if not stopping. Legal challenges ongoing. Gun rights organizations, GOA, FPC, SAF, filing emergency stays and appeals. But Supreme Court unlikely to reverse decision quickly. Operating assumption. Bans will remain in effect for years minimum. Consider moving. If you own multiple banned firearms representing significant investment, consider relocating to free state, TX, FL, TN, etc., where firearms remain legal. Many gun owners announcing plans to move rather than surrender collections. Bottom line, Supreme Court 5-4 decision May 22, 2026 allowed state bans of dangerous and unusual firearms even if commonly owned. 21 states immediately banned 10 specific gun categories effective June 1st. The 10 banned guns: 1. AR-15 pattern rifles, 2. AK-47 pattern rifles, 3. AR-10/.308 rifles, 4. Semi-auto AK pistols, 5. AR pistols with braces, 6. Semi-auto shotguns with detachable magazines, 7. .50 BMG rifles, 8. Pistols with threaded barrels and 10+ round magazines, 9. Semi-auto rifles with folding stocks and detachable magazines, 10. Binary trigger-equipped firearms, 21 banned states, CA, OR, WA, NY, NJ, CT, MA, RI, VT, ME, DE, MD, PA, cities only, IL, MN, MI, NM, CO, HI, covering 40% of U.S. population. What court held, Common ownership doesn't immunize weapons if design features create public safety risks beyond defensive needs. Justice Jackson created dangerous and unusual features, exception to Bruen. Why 5-4? Liberal justices, Jackson, Sotomayor, Kagan, plus Roberts and Kavanaugh. Conservative dissenters, Thomas, Alito, Gorsuch, Barrett, argued this eviscerates Bruen. What gun owners must do: sell to out-of-state buyers, transfer to out-of-state relatives, surrender to police, or destroy by May 31st. After June 1st, possession is felony, 3 to 15 years prison. No grandfather clauses. Cannot keep even if owned before ban. Subscribe because understanding these 10 banned guns and June 1st deadline determines whether you comply legally or face felony charges for firearms you own. 10 guns now illegal in 21 states. Check your safe before June 1st deadline.